Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this in the world. My name is Felipe, and I'm here with the charter for our live show that happens every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. We're currently live on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, and YouTube. And we are full of things to tell you about. There's so much going on at the charter, and so much going on in the world. So I feel like the more compassion we can bring into the system and everything that's surrounding us, the better, right? so, um, a couple interesting things that have happened with the charter. First of all, we have announced who the recipients for the 2025 Karen Armstrong Humanitarian Awards are, and we'll be talking about them in a sec. We also have our youth conference coming up in a little bit over a month, and and then we also have the unveiling of the Charter 2.0, and later on our gala on November 15th. So plenty to catch up on. Let me just share my screen so you can see all the things that are happening. So if you go to charterforcompassion.org, that's our website, our homepage. If you go down a little bit, you see events. And we have announced our awardees. So if you click here, let's go first with the gala. So gala, the Karen Armstrong Humanitarian Awards, you click there and it takes you to this page. So, the theme for our gala this year is Threads of Compassion, recognizing those who heal, uplift, and unite humanity. Our gala is happening on November 15th, and there's going to be two different showings for people to be able to watch in different parts of the world. So, there's going to be one at 8 a.m. Pacific time and 4 p.m. Pacific time on the 15th. If I'm not mistaken, the 15th is a Saturday, so you are able to watch it from any point, and hopefully, work is not a problem. So you can see the program, awardees, presenters. Let's go to awardees so that you can see who are we honoring this year. This year we have four incredible people being awarded. We first have Lila June Johnston, Satish Kumar, Lobsang Tenzing Negi, and Rain Wilson. Lila June is an incredible activist. She is Diné from what is considered Navajo, and she not only is an activist, she's an incredible artist, and to be honest, like full-time badass. She's incredible, and I love the work that she's doing, especially when it comes to like her advocacy for marginalized communities, and to realize that, showing to the people that when one of us is enslaved, when one of us is deprived, when one of us is put down, all of us are. Satish Kumar is an incredible activist from India, all about the environment. We have Lobsang Tenzing Negi, who is the creator, or at least one of the creators, of lots of different courses that come with like social and emotional learning, but also with compassion. So one of the courses that the Charter for Compassion has become very, very active with is cognitively based compassion training, CBCT, and it's passed on by Emory University. And he was one of the creators of that incredible course. So we're so excited to be able to give this award to him. And finally, we have Rain Wilson, who most of you might know him as Dwight from The Office. But Rain is also an incredible activist, advocating for peace and equity and equality. And he's written couple books. I read his last one called Soul Boom. It was very inspiring. So these are the four awardees, and we're so excited to be able to host them on our gala on November 15th. You can learn everything about it if you go to a website, click here on the gala, and all the information about the gala will be right here. Next, we have the unveiling of the Charter for Compassion 2.0. So you would wonder, like, what does Charter for Compassion 2.0 mean, right? Well, so the Charter for Compassion, as you know, is a document, a letter that, invites people to live a compassionate life. And this is a document that was created by different spiritual leaders, thought leaders, philosophers from around the world and from different cultures and religions and spiritual traditions, so that we can come to like a beautiful document that is all inclusive. This was written back in 2009, 2010. So it's been 15 years, and as you know, in 15 years, a lot has changed in the world. And something as simple as more universal language, something more inclusive, even more so than it was before, and understanding that there are things that need growth as we keep growing with the times. And so Charter for Compassion 2.0 is exactly that. It's this sort of like ceremony or event, I guess you can call it. It's going to happen on Tuesday, November 12th, 2005. 2025, sorry. And there's going to be one at 7 a.m. Pacific time and at 4 p.m. Pacific time so that everyone around the world can also watch this. One of the most important things that we're going to be talking about, I mean, we're going to be revisiting the actual charter. We're going to watch and, hear some footage or see some footage from, Karen Armstrong, the founder of Charter for Compassion, and how everything developed. And then we're going to have a little bit of sort of like a State of the Union. We're going to tell people about what we've been doing for the past 15 years. And then later we're going to present and unveil the Charter for Compassion 2.0. And, also show how the work of the Charter for Compassion is changing from the 12 different sectors, which include arts, business, healthcare, social justice, environment, women's rights, like all these different sectors that we have are now, all these 12 sectors are now going to be compact into 7 pillars that are the 7 pillars of the principle of Ubuntu. For people that don't know about Ubuntu, Ubuntu is a principle that comes from South Africa, from indigenous people, that means I am because we are. And so these 7 different pillars are going to be shaping the work that the Charter for Compassion does from now on. We strongly believe that this is the way to follow and to help with education, health, arts, the earth, innovation, justice, and spirituality. And these are all very much resumed in the principle of Ubuntu. So we're very excited for this unveiling. This is happening again on Tuesday, November 12th, 7 and 4 p.m., 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific time. You can check the time right here. And again, you can go to that through the website, Unveiling Charter for Compassion 2.0. It's right there. Now, one of the most exciting things that are happening in a little bit over a month, if we wait 3 more days, it's a month, we have our Global Youth Conference. And the theme for this year is the Compassionate Leadership for Action and Impact. And this is happening on October 28th, 29th, and 30th. This also features special programming on October 30th by Kids' Rights, which is an incredible organization that champions kids and their work and their rights. And just between you and I, the people that usually receive the award from the Kids' Right tend to receive the Nobel Peace Prize later. It seems like they are an incredible organization that is very much involved with people that are creating change. So Compassionate Leadership for Action and Impact, we have an incredible lineup of speakers. You can see here all the different people, and we're still adding more. There are not only keynote speakers, but we also will have workshops, youth-led sessions, live panels, and obviously a whole time to network with people from around the world. We're going to be using the platform that we used last year called Ring Central, which has been incredible to work with and seems to be very easy for people to use and to utilize in the sense of a conference. So we're super excited to host that again, October 28th, 29th, and 30th, in a little bit over a month. Other things that are happening with the Charter for Compassion. So if you go to our homepage, you click on News and Events and go to Event Calendar, you see everything that is happening, organized chronologically. The same thing with our Linktree. So linktree.com/Charter for Compassion. This is, big upcoming events that we have here: the Global Youth, unveiling the Charter and the Gala. But then we have other everyday links like affirm and read the charter, or donate, or the blog, or signing up for our newsletter, which I highly recommend. Not that I make it, but it's pretty good. And then we have other upcoming events like the Sangha that is happening this Saturday, September 27th. So if we look here, the Sangha is an hour and a half practice that we leave for the last Saturday of the month. So in this case, Saturday, September 27th. Where during those 90 minutes, we focus on being together, talking, sharing, meditating, excuse me, and, a moment of joy and sharing, and, kind of like collect your thoughts at the end of the month. So that is happening on Saturday, September 27th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. We'd love to see you there. But as you can see, the event calendar also has, everything in October, November, December, and the dates are getting packed. But just to show you really quickly, we have Harmony of Humanity, the webinar series that our executive director, Marilyn Turkovich, does every Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. And she takes you on a journey with music through time and cultures, and shows you the the common ground that humanity has. And so it's a very, very, very cool webinar every Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Kitchen table chat for the health sector. And then we have conversations based in geography. So we have a USA chat on Monday, October 6th. On Tuesday, October 7th, we have one for the UK. And you can see that there are other events right here. One of the things that I want to make sure that you see is that Global Read Everything is a Story that is happening on October 15th. And this book is by Caitlin Curtis. And this is a way to, the subtitle of the book says Reclaiming the Power of Stories to Heal and Shape Our Lives. So it's going to be a very empowering book and Global Read session. So, for those that don't know, Global Reads, we feature one every month. We feature an author with their book that they have written. The book obviously has to be related to compassion or self-growth or, taking care of yourself or others, and some inspired theme or the topic. And then we invite them and we have them for an hour virtually to meet with us. And we obviously hear from them on the conversation that they're going to be having with the facilitator, but we also get to ask questions. So if you're interested in getting to know more about this author of this book, I invite you to register for this. It's happening once again on October 15th, and this is at 2 p.m. Pacific time. And then there's going to be an interfaith conversation, a follow-up conversation on Saturday, October 18th. So like that Wednesday, October 15th, we have at 2 p.m. the live session, the global read for this book. And then on Saturday of that week, on the 18th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we will have an interfaith conversation. So this is going to be co-sponsored with Alignment Interfaith Contemplative Practices. And when you register, make sure that you click on the box, I learn about this event through the Charter for Compassion, because the registration is not through our system, it's through Alignment. So I think I have said enough. we have lots going on, as you can see, but we're very excited about all the opportunities that we're trying to provide to our followers and to our partners, so that not only you can increase your compassion, but also inspire other people to be compassionate as well. And that's how we begin. It's the grassroots from the beginning, from our close circles to making it bigger and making our communities and everybody else compassion. So I hope you have a great weekend. I will be seeing you next week with more information about the different events that are happening with the Charter for Compassion. You can always reach out to us via email, contact@charterforcompassion.org, or you can send us a private message on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever platform. We are there.